Hi everybody, this is Jana from Circus Stella, and last week we left our cozy trailer at the Pennsylvania Renaissance Festival to go live in our van for a week and scout out Vermont, a state that we think we'd like to live in someday. We got the van all ready. It's got beds for both of us plus dog apartments for all 5 dogs so they are safe while we're traveling. We went through New York so we could see some friends at the New York Renaissance Festival on our way to the Welcome Center at Bennington, Vermont, where we spent our first night. It was a little bit rainy the first night and the first day. We didn't let that sort of thing slow us down. We had tons of fun. The Welcome Center was really nice. It had a lot of useful information and stuff that we could do on our trip, plus some really weird kind of cool art and hot free coffee, so you can't ask for more than that. This was the first one of these weird stick horses that we found. We saw another one when we went to Manchester. Not sure who the artist is. I meant to look it up and haven't yet, so I'll give that a whirl, and if I find it, perhaps that'll be in the comments. But there were 2 of them, these horses just made out of like nature and sticks, and we thought they were neat. Manchester was the first city that we went to, and the first destination was actually the dog park because we really wanted our dogs to have a lot of fun on this trip. So we ended up at 3 different dog parks, and they were all really easy to find. Vermont is full of dog parks, so if you have dogs, it's a really nice state for them to live in. There's a lot of dog-friendly things that you can do in Vermont as well. Our favorite thing in Manchester was this bookstore. It was called Northshire Books, and it was so cool. Obviously, they had more than just books. There's like a little gift section you can see with like clothes and bags and socks and notebooks and things, but most of the store was books, and it was level. There were 3 different levels. It was a really big store. The top level had kid stuff. My kid self would have gone crazy over this. There was even like a little nook that they could read in the corner, like a little treehouse nook. I just thought this was really neat. Dextre and I both had a good time, and we both got some books. So if you ever find yourself in Manchester, definitely check out Northshire Books. Oh, I filmed it, so here's the little nook I was talking about. How cool is this? It's like a little 4th story, and there's like, you know, like little beds by the windows that kids can bring books up to and read. It's just awesome. We also went to Woodstock, Vermont, to the Marsh Billings Rockefeller estate. These are Jersey cows, and we just happened to show up when there was a cow milking demonstration, so we were like, I'll watch that. I've never seen that before. So apparently a cow can produce like 7 gallons of milk a day, which, I mean, I had no idea, so that was neat. They have a system where all the milk travels in these pipes like over top, and you can sort of see the milk running through as they're milking the cows. And then this was the nursery. That's a baby cow that was super curious about our camera, and we got to pet the babies. That was one. This one was just born the day before we got there, fresh and new. So cute, so that was kind of neat to see. We stayed at Lucrece Gorge State Park. This is our beautiful campsite, and it was still kind of rainy and moist, but the actual rain had stopped, so we were able to like have some breakfast, and I thought I would show you our campsite. And there's Dextre kind of sitting over by the fire ring, and I just thought it was really beautiful here, and I was multitasking, so I managed to film our campsite for you while also cleaning my teeth, because dental hygiene is very important. We found another dog park near the state park, which was awesome. It was called Watson Park, and there was an area outside the park for dogs who maybe don't do as well with other dogs, so you could walk them on leash. So I took Mabel that way, and also Louise, because both of them can sometimes be jerks when they meet other dogs. It was really pretty. It was on this river, and there was just lots for them to like sniff and look at and do. Our other dogs, Stella, Louise, and Adrian, are all really good at dog parking and meeting dogs that they don't know. So when I was done walking the on-leash dogs, I took Stella to join Dextre, Adrian, and Claire and meet all these brand new dog friends. Oh my god, they're so fluffy. I love dog parks. It's like really good socialization for dogs that enjoy it, and so we tried to do as much of that as we could while on this trip. Next we saw the Lucrece Gorge. It's 165 feet deep. It was carved by glaciers 1,300 years ago. You can walk all the way down to the gorge, and you can also walk all the way up to the dam, and neither trail is very hard or very difficult. They're pretty easy trails. If you just want to see the gorge, you can park at the souvenir shop right on Route 4 and just walk out to the bridge, and that overlooks the gorge. It's just a really pretty view. These two, they cracked me up walking on this weird surface. They're both like, I'll do it, but I'm not gonna like it. So we didn't take everybody down to the gorge. Trying to walk 5 dogs on leash is a little bit more than Dexter and I can handle. I mean, some people can do it, but our dogs, they walk decent on leash, but they're not like perfect. So we normally like to take just like 2 at a time. So we were there a couple days, so we were able to do the trail a few times. And it was super pretty. It was really neat to kind of get to the bottom of the gorge. You could sort of see when you look up, like kind of imagine where the glacier had been, which was just neat to see. And we came just at the very beginning of fall, and the leaves were just starting to turn, and just everything in the state was so beautiful. You couldn't turn your head without seeing something pretty. I just love seeing Dexter and Stella so happy, and I was happy too, and Mabel loves water, so it was just a really nice hike. We also went all the way up to the dam. I'll be quiet so you can hear it. The sound was just so neat. You could just sit on this bench and watch the dam, and that was super cool. The absolute best part of the trip was meeting my favorite blogger, Mrs. Frugal Woods. They invited us out to their homestead. I got to meet their beautiful family and see their gorgeous property, and it was just the highlight of my trip. I'll leave a link to her blog below. She's incredible, and she gave us these homemade pickles and rhubarb compotes and apple butter. I cannot wait to break into those. So thank you so much for watching. We had a great time in Vermont. If you'd like to find us on social media, that would be amazing. And please like the video and subscribe to our channel for more stuff soon. Thanks, guys. Take care. Bye.